So I wanted to bring Michelangelo out because he was one of my, it was kind of interesting because I was following Franco Gonzalez for forever. Franco was my original mentor, and then he would plug us into Michelangelo sometimes, and I would literally just go to his webinars sometimes just to listen to him in the background. Like I didn't even care what he was saying or teaching or whatever. I mean, I got tons of value, which you're going to get value tonight. But I would literally just get on his webinars just to hang out, So I'm super excited to have you on here, Michelangelo. Why don't you just go ahead and take over and give everybody your background a little bit so they get to know you a little bit, and then give your golden nugget for tonight. What's up, Michelangelo?
All right, hey, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Kevin. Listen, I feel like I'm at the Joel Osteen Church of Internet Marketing with over 2,000 people here. I'm not used to having this big of a crowd. I have a crowd, but this is like the Prosperity team is huge. So real quick before I get started, let me drink my espresso. I know I don't need it, but I do need it. Cuban espresso. Ding. All right, listen. I'm going to be speaking to three groups here. Number one, those are ready and empowered network that may not be where you thought you'd be or you want to be, okay? And number two, those that are on the fence, that are here or invited by guests, some team members, and you're contemplating, you're thinking about joining Empower Network. And the last group I'm going to speak to you, and it fits right with me, are those who do not have any time for a learning curve. Folks, I'm 47 years old. I don't have time to start over every 90 days. I don't have time to join a new program. I need to make Empower work and make it work now. I always joke around. I say I've never seen a wheelchair fit in the back of a Lamborghini. I'm trying to make the money now. I'm not trying to make the money 5 years from now. I'm not trying to do no 10-year program. We're trying to make the money now. And if you agree with me, you can go ahead and put in the chat, because I always like to get some feedback. But the fact is, if you don't have time for a learning curve, just let me know so that I know that who's here, what age, because I hope there's not a bunch of teeny boppers here, that have all the time in the world. So listen, a little bit about my background. Yeah, Mike Hans, I remember when you used to be in the military and you'd come back from the military and everything. My God, time flies. And it's very interesting. Alex, I remember when you took that one-day trip to my home, and now you made like over 50K last month. The variable, for those of you in Empower Network, you're going to learn some great information that I use. First of all, I want you to know this, everyone. No one here has big problems. They have small money. There is not a single problem that cash flow can't solve. I promise you. They say that most divorces are because of financial issues. Well, I'm going to share this with you. Cash flow solves everything. And I've been online, like Mike and Alex says, I've been online for like 7 years. I've been through the MLMs. I've been through the auto ship. Nothing against that. It didn't work for me. Wait, let me take that back. It worked for me. I'm the guru. I can always recruit. I'm a preacher's kid. And just to let you know that, I'm a Bible-thumping, pew-jumping, charismatic preacher's kid. People used to go to my dad's church to lose weight. So don't mistake my enthusiasm for hype. Okay, I just get excited. I've always been a good recruiter, but I never could duplicate until I found Empower Network. So I've been online for 7 years. I went through the failures. I've tried this, that. Some of y'all remember that they have so many fancy names for a business like Lawn Chair Millionaire. Anyone remember that? Lawn Chair Millionaire, I joined that. There was a million different ways to make money online, and I did good, but I could never duplicate. 9 months ago, in 18 days, I started promoting Empower Network. I'm not here to preach Empower Network is the mother of all programs. There are a lot of great programs. Here's what I'm here to preach. I chose it, and so did Prosperity Team, to join Empower Network, to make it the best, to make it our last rodeo. That's the key. You put all your eggs in one basket, and you watch them grow. 9 months ago, if you were to ask me that this year I'll make over $500,000. Currently, I'm up to like $380,000. 9 months and 18 days. In Empower Network, from a $25 blogging program entry level, I would never believe you. I would never believe you. But there was some groundwork that I already had started so that I came to the perfect biz opportunity. It all fell in place. That's what Empower Network is. There are two variables in my 7-year career that has made me successful. Number one, video. Video is king. Mike, I know you have that in Prosperity Team where, you know, the 90-day challenge, do a video every day. Video is king. Number two, collecting emails. Listen to me. Write this down. Because if you think I have one of those huge lists, I don't. My list is less than 13,000. Those of you on my team, you know that I've done some screen share. My list is less than 13,000. There are gurus in every MLM and BizOp that have 20 times my list size, and yet I make 20 times the money. I'm letting you know, if you can take anything out tonight, know that you don't have to have a big list. Know that you don't even have to have half my list to start making crazy money with Empower Network. In fact, before the webinar, I went back and I looked, and I've made $97,000 in the basic level of Empower Network. And listen, I'm not sharing this to brag. I'm letting you know you're within reach. I'm letting you know that Prosperity Team is your last hope at making money online. So don't go nowhere if you're already in Empower Network and jump into Empower Network Prosperity Team if you're not. Because what I'm sharing with you is it's attainable. And if you and when you learn how to collect emails, and Mike said we're going to do a special, actually we're going to have a special webinar where I go into details what to do when you collect the emails. Because I'm going to share something with you. Just like if you go to a department store. See, it's funny that people think, oh, these internet marketers, they invented this collecting emails. Corporations do it every day. You go to JCPenney and at the cash register, can I have your email? Sure. And you give me your email. By the time you get home, you have a promo in the inbox. Better yet, we all know Groupon's, right? Groupon is the biggest list builder, mother of all email collectors in the world. And what do? Then they strategically send an email geographically. Does that make sense to everyone? When you get to be good at being a Grouponer, you're going to win. That's all you have to do. Instead, we're not sending out silly willy offers to restaurant discounts. We're sending out Empower Network emails to change people's lives. People forget that. People forget. I was sharing something with me. Groupon is the mother of all list builders. That's all. When you get good at being 10% as good at Groupon, you win. When you listen to me, you don't have to be the sharpest tool in the shed. You don't have to be all that good looking. You cannot even have to speak a word of English. I'm going to share with you later on how Prosperity Team, let me back up a little bit. I've always been a Lone Ranger. Up to this year, up to what, Mike, about 4 weeks ago, I've always been the guy, I don't need anyone. I'm the guru, right? I'm the guru. I've known Mike for a long time. We see each other at the events. And something told me, you know what? This is ridiculous, man. I'm leaving too much money on the table, trying to be the Lone Ranger. I'm letting you know, the minute I plugged in to Prosperity Team, and I did, my income shot up. Not only did it shoot up, it's so much easier. Yeah, I made 23,000 something in past 10 days, and it was so much easier. I'm going to share with you tonight. There are people here who don't like to sell a damn thing. There are people here who don't even like to talk on the phone. I'm going to share with you how, and I'm going to prove it to you. How with the Prosperity Team and the PBAs and the iPads we're going to talk about later on, how they do it for you. Listen to me. We collect the emails. We get them into Empower Network. Even at the $25 level, Prosperity Team PBAs do the rest. For a lot of y'all, especially us that are getting older, folks, we can't compete against these teeny boppers that were born with laptops and IQ minds, IT. This is the perfect setting. So let me share this with you. Pretty much everyone knows what Empower Network is. The basic product is the blogging product. Let me nip this in the bud real quick. I need to nip this in the bud. Not my espresso. This. Do not ever let anyone, and if you're thinking this, you need to delete it. Do not ever let anyone tell you Empower Network is saturated. Do not let, in Monavie, there are over 1 million members in Monavie. Amway goes back to the 60s. Mary Kay, there are still people joining Mary Kay. There are driving pink Cadillacs tomorrow. There are people joining Amway. There are people joining Melaleuca at $80,000 a rate a month. They're not saturated. Empower Network hasn't even started. When someone tells me that, I'm like, what, man, where'd you come from? I look forward to, I pray for the day that I can say Empower Network is so saturated that it's a household name, so that we run into someone at the gym, at church, and, hey, aren't you not Empower Network? Yeah, hey, give me your link. Y'all with me here? Can I get y'all with me here? That's the way it works. When Empower Network gets so popular, and we're not even nowhere a 1/10 of it, where everyone knows about Empower Network like they know about, you don't have to explain anyone about Amway or the Mary Kay pink car. I know some of you guys are in here driving the pink car. It's okay with you. Listen, you don't have to explain that. People recognize that. It's the name brand. It's recognized. There'll come a day very soon. I'm letting you know, there'll come a day very soon where Empower Network, you just need to send a link out, and they see it, you're on Prosperity Team, and they're going to join you. Because I'm going to share this with you from the bottom of my heart. Listen closely. Those of you already Empower Network, and those of you that are not. When I said Prosperity Team is your last hope and making money online, I didn't say that lightly. I didn't say that, little enthusiastic hype. Here's why. Prosperity Team brings more to the table, combining, I don't care what biz up or MLM, than anyone else. And when you bring more to the table, when you can go to the Prosperity Team blog, you see, I share this with my team. I said, you know what? Do you want to be the next Ernest Hemingway, or do you want to make money? Most people say, I want to make money. But guess what? With the Prosperity Team, you can make money and be the next Ernest Hemingway, next blogger, because Mike makes it easy where you can copycat his blog. He sends you a link. You go there. They even teach you an hour of training on how to copycat his blog. Folks, if you're like me, I'm not a very good speller. How many of y'all know? Can I get an amen? If you're like me, I was better in math than I was in writing, so I need someone like Mike Cobb and his copy program so I can go there and copy and paste. And pretty much everyone can copy and paste. Y'all with me here? Here's the bottom line. Let me share this with you. There are those that love writing, and you can blog, and you blog, and you get good at keyword enrich, and people find you for that keyword enrich blog, and they look to the right and they see Dave and Dave, their banner, they click on it, and they listen to Dave Sharp's excellent brand new commission loophole video, and they join. There are others that want to blog and collect emails. And folks, listen to me. I'm going to share with you the only people who don't make money in Empower Network are those who haven't allowed themselves to stay long enough to succeed. Are those, listen, this ain't the lottery ticket. You're not going to make money overnight. You can't budget on one-hit wonders. Some of y'all, listen, I'm just going to speak to those of you in Empower Network. Some of y'all buy solo ads and you're complaining because no one joined Empower Network the very next day. See, the objective of a solo ad, the objective of any marketing, advertising, whether you're posting on Craigslist, posting on Facebook, or whether you're buying paid traffic, is to collect the email, bond with them. And folks, it doesn't happen overnight. Yesterday, no, the day before, a lady joined my Empower Network team. She's been on my list over a year. Y'all hear me? A lady joined. It happens all the time. Some of y'all leaders, if you go back there in Empower Network and you see the day they joined as an unpaid affiliate, it could be 3 months later that they actually went back and paid. Just like fine wine, just like wine, you got to age it. Some of y'all are not. You're doing all this paid traffic and this free traffic, and you're getting frustrated because the people aren't jumping like that. And guess what? You're a couple of days, you quit, and the next day they join. It happened to me today. Someone on my team quit, and it came to me. That's powerful. Listen, it's not just about collect. You don't have to have a big list. The biggest mistake those of you that are already in Empower Network make, y'all want me to tell you the biggest mistake y'all make? I'm not trying to preach down on you. I'm letting you know from experience. Do you want me to share with you the biggest mistake? Here it is. You're not emailing your list enough. That's the biggest mistake most internet marketers make. They don't email their list enough. They're afraid of unsubscribers. Oh my God, she unsubscribed. So what? Listen, if you're not emailing your list, if you're not in their inbox, I can promise you I'm in their inbox. I can promise you the Empower Network leaders on other teams and on Prosperity Team are in their inbox. You have to email them. Those of you on my list, you know how many emails you get a day. Y'all know I send about 8, 10, 12. Hey, on a good day, I might send 11 emails a day. Because guess what? If I'm not in your inbox, someone else is. And I want you to be drowning in my links. If you can take anything from this, those of you who are already in Empower Network, who cares about unsubscribe? Listen, if you're not getting unsubscribers, you're not emailing enough. Y'all with me here? Can I get an amen? If you're not getting unsubscribed, if you're not getting replies, hey, you're killing me, stop it, you're not emailing enough. Those of you, some of y'all in Empower Network, you forgot what program you're linked to. You forgot the capability and the potential of this program. Some of y'all need your faith increased. Some of y'all are hoping that Empower Network buys your house when you didn't start hoping for a bigger house and buying your mama's house. You got to expand your vision. I'm letting you know Empower Network is the path. I'm not hype. This is not hype. I'm seeing almost $400,000 in 9 months with a list less than 13,000, and I'm not rocket science. In fact, some people think I talk too fast. They can't even understand me in videos. Y'all with me here? Somebody say, man, he talks too fast. Oh, just join, honey. Just join. Y'all with me here? Some of y'all are much more fluent speakers than I am. Y'all with me? Some of y'all, listen to me, women. Ladies, listen to me. Listen to me. And y'all forget this. I don't know how. Women are more believable than men. If you ladies will get out there and do videos and hit the inbox more, you'll be the leaders of Empower Network, and Vic, myself, all the top male leaders will sit back row to you because women come across more believable. I'm letting you know that. That's the truth. I come across as a slick, fast-talking preacher's kid, used car salesman. Women, you go out there, put on a little makeup. You know, if the barn needs painting, paint the barn. That's what my preacher dad used to say. Hey, and you do a video, and you just be yourself. Listen. You're not trying to be somebody to everybody or you'll get nobody. Never write that down. You're not. Some of y'all don't want to do videos. Remember, listen to me. You could be butt ugly. And I promise you there are more than just one butt ugly people in this world. There's enough butt ugly people in this world to make you rich. You could stutter, and I promise you there are enough stutterers in this world that you'll connect and make you rich. See, you're not just trying to be somebody. You're not trying to be somebody to everybody. You'll get nobody. Those of you that speak Spanish, I'm Spanish, so I can say this. If you speak with today, Alex, for the love of God, Alex has perfect English now. When he came visiting my home, I could hardly understand him. Like, I'm using Google Translation. Hang on, buddy. He bought me a gift, an iPad. I'm telling you. I'm like, what, dude? And we just finished watching The Hunt for Red October, so we were a little scared of a Russian coming over. And last month he made $57,000, man. I'm like, oh my God. Listen. Sometimes I have to check myself. But there are people in Empower Network, you see, that have been online way less than my 7 years. They have way less experience. And they're making more money than I am. That's crazy. There are people in Empower Network that is not as smart as I am, and I'm just saying from my point of view, that are making more money than I am. There are people that have a full-time job that come home. Alex had a full-time job before he quit and went out full-time or laid off, whatever. Hey, and I remember Alex, he had a full-time job because he would Skype me or I would call him and he was a busy guy. And he's making 6 figures part-time. It's crazy. It's crazy. See, I do this full-time. But when I see more and more, it's all about one thing. Collect the emails. Friends, listen to me. There's a free method and there's a paid method. Either way, you're collecting emails. Of course, when you pay for advertising, things start happening quicker, right? And the free method, I know a person who is from London but lives in Spain. God be my witness, he's on my team. He was flat broke December 19th. He paid the $25. He did not know he had to pay the $19.99. When I told him, hey, you got to pay the $19.99, he said, I got to wait 5 days. I'm trying to find my rent. Today, this person is making over $3,000 a month. I'll never forget his story. He said, Michelangelo, I knew I was bad when I went to the store and there was a homeless person. He called it a tramp, because I guess that's what they call him in London or in Spain. He said, with a better jacket than I did. Today, his landlord is paying him money because his landlord joined Empower Network. These stories I hear all day. These stories I hear all day. I'm letting you know. Those of you in Empower Network may not be where you want to be, but I promise you tonight, you're not going to be where you used to be. Let me just back off and slow down a bit real quick. So I joined Prosperity Team because they're releasing, at the time they didn't release it, but they're releasing this iPass and this PBA, right? This PBA, professional business, I guess that's what it's called, right? Agents. So listen, Michelangelo's a preacher's kid, man. I don't need no help. But sometimes you got to listen. Sometimes you got to listen and step back, and then you got my wife over here saying, you better listen to him. You ain't all that. Y'all with me here? Let me go. Hey, listen. I mean, y'all. Hey, I'm grateful for my wife. She's been supportive. I know there are people in this hangout that I know your significant other doesn't approve you. I know some of y'all in your closet right now. I wish you'd keep it down, man. Trying to get your laptop. Damn, how do you turn this down? How do you know some of y'all, your wives think you're at church? You're in the car in the parking lot. Damn, I wish you'd slow down. Yeah, honey, yeah, it's almost over. Y'all with me here? I'm stepping on some toes right here. Some of y'all know. So, hey, if you have a supportive wife, hey, be glad, man, and listen to me. Listen to me. Those of you that don't have a supportive significant other, I promise you one thing. When you start making money, they're going, oh, honey, I've always loved you. I love you. Y'all with me here? Y'all know that? They're going, oh, my God, I've always been supportive. I was just careful. Y'all with me here? Anyway, I got off sidetrack. But listen, when you collect the emails, here's some good pointers. Do videos, man. Here. It's called the Triangle of Trust. Listen close. Write this down. It's called the Triangle of Trust. You do a video. This is to send out to your list, all right? This is to send out your list. You do a video. You're yourself, all right? Just be yourself, all right? That video, you have a link, sends them to your Empower Network blog. Are y'all with me here? Where you put content. If you don't know what to write about, I told you Prosperity Team has copy for you. Y'all with me here? Everyone has something to write about. Listen, when you send people from the video, they're connecting with flesh and blood. Folks, people don't connect with pretty couples in front of a Ferrari parked in a mansion. Can I get an amen? I always used to say, Mike Brown, you probably remember, I said, aren't there any fat, ugly people online making money? Aren't there any internet marketers driving Ford Taurus? Everyone's pretty and everyone's driving a Ferrari. Just be yourself. You take it from the video to the Empower Network blog. They're reading your content. Some will like you, some won't. Some think you're ugly, some think you're the prettiest thing in the world. They look on the right, they got Dave and Dave right there with a little banner. They click on it. That's it. That's it. That's your goal. That's all you have to do. You collect emails, you send them to the Triangle of Trust. Are y'all with me here? This isn't rocket science. Those of you that have been in Empower Network and haven't made the money you thought you'd made aren't collecting enough emails, and more than likely you're not sending out enough emails. You're not sending out enough emails. Send until they either join you or unsubscribe. Y'all with me here? You have to understand this. When I say we're your last hope, and I'm going to be honest with you, when I got a lead, and I want you to do this, when you have a lead on the phone, you say, and listen, when you can gain the confidence and say, I'm your last hope and making money online, you got to quiet. Listen, it's silent. You know they're like wanting to chuckle. Then they're saying, oh my God, this guy's real. This guy's true. I'm telling you, that's what happened. I promise you, try that. I'm your last hope at making money online. We're going to be down like 2 flat tires. Y'all with me here? It's silent. Then because you don't chuckle or anything, they believe you because the tone, it resonates with them. I'm letting you know that's going to make the biggest difference. When you know what you're in an Empower Network, see, some of y'all don't know. And when an email sends you an email saying, don't send me another email, oh, I'm going to subscribe, you email them back, I'm so sorry. Guess what I email back? I say, unsubscribe, man. I don't need you. You need me. Y'all with me here? Some of y'all need to remember that your leads need you. You don't need them. There are plenty of broke people in this world that need their lives enriched. Y'all with me here? Some of y'all shaking at man. They need you, man. You're not the one having trouble paying your bills. I'm letting you know that's the truth. Get that mindset. They need you. Don't shake, man. You have to understand the power. Listen, in Houston, Austin, at the convention, Dave Wood stood up and he said, and this is so true. He said, and Mike and Alex, you can probably agree with it. He said, your first $10,000 are your hardest. I'll never forget this. This is Houston, Texas. No, Austin, Texas. He said, from 0 to 10,000, it's your hardest. After that, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. It's crazy. You can't stop it. It snowballs. See, at the beginning, you're using your rent money, your extra money, your wise money, all that stuff to try to buy solo as and do this. Once it starts rolling, and now you're taking the money out of your own business that's bringing it in, you can't stop it. Dave Wood was absolutely correct. Your first $10,000 a month is the hardest. After that, you can't stop it. I've never seen anything like that. I tell you, listen, I was on Skype with Mike. He's asking me how much money I made. I gotta say this. I took 5th place on the big man's, big gurus contest level. 30,000 above, with a list of less than 13,000. I'm trying to stress this because too many people think they have to have a big list. Too many. You gotta understand this. Listen to me. I have a list of 13,000, right? No, we're gonna say 10,000 for mathematical simplicity. Okay? Okay. Listen. You have to understand this. 60% of that list you can throw away. 60% of my 13,000, they were drunk when they opted in. Can y'all hear? Are y'all with me? They were drunk. Honey, look at this. They came home from the bar. Honey, I'm gonna opt into this. This guy's got. Boy, look at that thing. I'm quite ready, guys. Honey, I'm gonna opt in. We're gonna be rich tomorrow. Y'all with me here? They were drunk. You gotta do away with it. You with me? So now I have like 5,000 that I made almost $500,000 with across any board, across any internet marketer. It's the truth. Throw away 60% of your list. They were drunk. They didn't know what they were doing. Y'all with me here? That's why they hit complain on the Aweber. They're like, oh, what the heck is this? Y'all with me here? When you know that, you have to understand. Oh man, if you just put in your mind to not quit, to do whatever it takes, whether you work offline, because you want to do some offline with this iPad stuff. You want to do some offline. Hey, online, whatever method, collect the email. Be Mr. Groupon. Be a Grouponer. I don't know if that's a word or not, but mimic Groupon, because Groupon ain't going broke. And all the other ones, social media, what is it? Some other one, just like Groupon. All they do is collect emails. That's all. And they don't even take the time to bond with the list. Listen to me. They don't even take the time to bond with the list. Groupon will get your email and won't send you a video about, hey, buddy, we're down like 2 flat tires. No, they're just going to send you offer after offer after offer. Anyone notice? Y'all with me here? Y'all with me here? Groupon will grab your email. They don't even take the time to bond with your list. They don't even take the time to bond with you. They just hit you over and over every day, 3 times a day with an offer. Someone's going to connect. Someone's going to buy. Y'all with me here? Get in the mindset. Get in the mindset of Groupon. Get in the mindset of Groupon. I'm going to share a story in closing, and I'll give it back to Mike. Listen, first of all, those of you who are not in Empower Network, I don't know how Mike's going to open up to those of you that are ready, but tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to do a special webinar going into the details, what to send out. Let me share something with you real quick. Listen to me. Write this down. Y'all ready? This is why Prosperity Team is exploding. This is why when I'm in that master Skype room in Prosperity Team, there are tons of people making money. Here's why. Listen to me. This is the formula. This is the formula. Listen. Especially in America. Especially in America. Listen. Here's the formula. Especially for free advertising to work for you. when you're dealing with free advertising, my friends, there are people in this prosperity team, I know, that all they do is free advertising and they're making 6 figures. So y'all with me here? Do not think for a moment you can't do it with free advertising. It may take a little longer. Some of y'all may not have all day to spend on the computer. Some of y'all have a family to live in that, family to work together and work in that. But listen to me. Here's a formula for free advertising. Ready? And oh man, if you can just do the videos about this formula, you're going to win. You're going to convert. Listen, when the bonuses you give far exceed in value of the initial cost to join the program in Empower Network is $25, they'll join you just to get the bonuses. Can I get an amen? Do you understand what I just said? Did y'all hear what I said? Did y'all hear what I said? When your bonuses and prosperity team has so much bonuses, you just got to learn to put them together in a video. When your bonuses far exceed the value of paying the $25 to join Empower Network, they'll join you just to get the bonuses. That's how I bring in 5, 6, 7 a day. Are y'all with me here? That's it. Prosperity team has so many bonuses. My income, I told you, shot up. They have so many leaders. See, you can't have anyone go into the Witness Protection Program when you join Prosperity Team. There's too many leaders. How many of y'all ever had a sponsor go into the Witness Protection Program? Be honest. How many of y'all joining a biz op? I don't want you to name any. You joined a biz op. They said, baby, we're gonna be down like 2 flat tires. You know, they called you every day, right? Hey, you gonna join me, Matt? Hey, Matt, you gonna join me, Matt River? Yeah. Hey, we're gonna be down like 2 flat tires. And you join him and you call him. This voicemail is full. How many of y'all experienced that? Be honest, man. You can't have Prosperity Team go into a Witness Protection Program. There's too many leaders, too many people. That's powerful. Because make no mistake about it, I'm speaking to you guys that are older, that don't have time to learning curve. I'm speaking to you newbies that don't know how to cut and paste. You're going to need a little help. I don't think there's a single day, except for maybe Sunday, that Prosperity Team doesn't have something going on. See, listen to me. I was already making $40,000 a month when I joined Prosperity Team. I plugged my team into it because they needed more help. It wasn't a Lone Ranger. It wasn't a one-man rodeo. Y'all with me here? They thanked me. I swear to God, that was the best thing you did. I took a little offense. I'm like, damn, man, I thought I was the guru. Y'all with me here? That happened. I'm telling you, that's the truth. I plugged my team. I'm thinking like they're going to say, hey, why'd you do that, man? You're all we need. They're like thanking me that I did. I'm like, what? Y'all with me here? Look, as I'm nothing. By the way, this isn't a beer. This is root beer. Root beer. See, root beer. Real quick. Listen to me real quick. So my dad's a preacher. And I'll never forget. Listen to me. I'll never forget. He had a Bible selling contest. And the weeks passed, and Sunday morning we gathered, and my dad says, well, Joe, come up here, man. You sold the most Bibles. Joe, get up here. And, Joe's going to win his prize, right? So Joe walks up to the little older man, and my dad said, listen, Joe, turn around and tell the congregation, how you sold 1,000 Bibles. And Joe looked at the congregation, and he said, well, I'm knocking on the door. And I said, do you want to buy, or do you want me to read it to you? Folks, it's about persistence. Y'all with me here? Y'all with me? Come on, man. Y'all, I need some laughter there, man. Y'all with me here? That's what you got to be. Those who don't make money, quit. Those who don't make money, listen, they spent $500 on a solo ad. It doesn't convert. They don't know. They're just a couple of emails away. Yesterday, I had someone join me after a year. I'm like, it took you a year to join the program? Well, Michelangelo, I had to think about it. It happens every single time, man. Just like wine. You got to give your list time to age. You got to get them to know you. There'll be an email that Prosperity Team will send you to send out. There'll be a guest speaker that Prosperity Team will say, hey, come listen to him. And that person will click. And they'll join your team. In closing, let me share this with you. In closing. So, and I'm going to let Mike talk more about this, but listen. No, let me back up. The PBAs. See, when you're all in, you have a professional Anthony Williams, professional businessman. Pick up the phone when they come in at the 25 to see my goal, my objective is to get them in. Like my preacher dad used to say, get them in church and we'll get them saved. That's all my job is. Get them to pay the $25. Because I know the PBAs will pick up the phone and they're going to call and close them for me. Listen, I've had 3 closes. Listen, I had a couple here, right, Lena? I had a couple here last week that happened to be local. And they're like internet marketers, like they've been trying for a long time. And they're like, what? Oh, CPA, yeah. And they're like, those guys were so professional. They were so good. Because I'll be honest with you, I was scared. No one touches my lead. Can I get an amen? But sometimes you got to let go so you can make more money. Y'all with me here? When I learned to let go and let PBA, that's a good one, right? Hey, when I learned to let go and let PBA, hey, they closed. They told me they were awesome. They were awesome. And they closed for me. And I go back to, listen, I go back. Now I just don't go in the back of Empire Network. I have to go in the back of the Prosperity Team because I look. I'm like, ooh, man, look at that, Lena. Look at that, Lena. You know? Because listen to me. My wife's Cuban, right? My wife's Cuban. We've been married, what, 7 years? 7 years ago, she said, oh, honey, you know, all we need is a little Ford Taurus and a little trailer. Yeah, how many of you guys know that didn't last long? How many of y'all know that didn't last long? You know, whatever, hey, that didn't last long at all. I want that Grand Sport back. Yeah, I want that Land Rover. But listen, that's the truth though. But look, I go now in the back of Prosperity. I'm between 2. Where's my iPhone? I'm on the iPhone. You gotta get an iPhone app. I don't know if you have one, Mike, but you gotta get an iPhone app for that Prosperity Team. I'm on there checking back and forth. In the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, ask my sponsor, man, I'm on the iPhone. I'm serious, Ed. You get addicted, man. Bam, bam, bang, bang. And now, congratulations, PBA just closed one for you. Congratulations, people. Now I get, you just have an all-in 3,000. Congratulations. Dude, listen to me. Man, life hasn't got, listen. And they got this iPass kit. I know Chris Jones and Chris Campbell for a long time. We all go back. And they got this right here, right? And yes, probably would convert better with my pretty face on it, but we'll let those 2 get conversions, okay? No, I'm just joking. But listen, I'm just joking, you know. But listen, you know, these 2, this set right here is perfect. I'm letting you know. You have to understand. I'm the guru. I was hesitant to do this. I was hesitant to lose the star guru, you know, one-man show. But this is the greatest thing I've ever done. The best thing, because when I drive traffic to my iPass page and people buy and order this, I know that the guys will go to work picking up the phone. Friends, listen to you. There are some people in this room that have no business trying to sell anything. Can I get an amen? There are some people in this room that don't want to sell anything. All you need to do is collect the email, get the $25, and let them do the rest. I'm not trying to simplify things. I'm letting you know that's as easy as it is. You get, just like my dad said, get him in church, we'll get him saved. Same thing. They get him in church, they'll grab him and kick him up to the altar all the way up there. Same people going up to the altar call every Sunday anyways. How many of y'all know that? How many of y'all been in church? It's the same people going up to the altar. Didn't he get saved last week? Yeah, y'all with me here? So, hey, you get him in. They're going to call him. They got 30 days to call him. I'm telling you. You know, I'm a glass of water. Man, like my dad said, I lost about 20 pounds. By the way, let me share something with you real quick. Y'all notice I'm looking skinny? Some of y'all know me. I'm looking skinny. Listen, when you're making $40,000 plus a month, it's easy to be skinny because you have 2 hours every day at the gym. When you're broke, you don't have time to go to the gym. But, wait a minute. You got to be disciplined. Because when you're making $40,000 plus a month, you go out to eat 3 times a day. We stopped that. I was getting fat. Folks, Empower Network can make you fat. I'm just being honest, Mike. Empower Network can get you a belly quickly. That money comes in. You're like, honey, that's not cooked. You know, let's go to Applebee's. Let's go to Bennigan's. Y'all with me here? I had an Empower Network belly. I didn't have a beer belly. I had an Empower Network belly. When I started not to fit on these videos, I thought I better lose weight. But now I have the time to go 2 hours at the gym. Listen, I'm going to close with this story, then I'm going to give it back to Mike. I'm going to close with this story. There's a professional golfer. He was invited by the king of Saudi Arabia, true story, to teach him how to golf, to fly over to Saudi Arabia. The king sent his plane, took this professional golfer, took him to Saudi Arabia. Spent 2 weeks golfing with a professional golfer. At the end of 2 weeks, the king said, listen, what can I get you? What can I get you, man? I'm so appreciative. The professional golfer said, you don't need to give me anything. It was my joy. It was great. He goes, no, I got to get you something. Professional golfer said, just give me golf clubs. Professional golfer flies back home. He's thinking, wow, this king's going to get him, gold diamond studded golf clubs. 2 weeks pass, no golf clubs. 3 weeks pass, he gets his letter in the mail. He says, hey, thank you so much for spending 2 weeks of your life with me. Here is a deed to an 18-hole, 500-acre golf club. Folks, sometimes we're thinking golf club. We got to remind ourselves to think golf club. Y'all with me? Can I get a man? Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
Man, that was amazing. If you guys just got some value, go ahead and just type it in the chat right there. Type if you got some major value. I appreciate you, Michelangelo. That was amazing. That was amazing. Now, he mentioned a little bit about the iPass kit and the PBAs and some of the awesome things. Let me just share with you, just show you something real quick. Can you guys all see my screen right here? Does everybody see my screen? So here's what happened, my friends. Just yesterday, and here's a cool thing. Yesterday I went to karate with my kid. I came home and I did a quick webinar last night. But I spent about 4 hours yesterday working. Now, there's a whole bunch of people that say, at first you got to work a lot more, obviously. But I'm going to tell you something, a super secret real quick. The last 12 months, I've been doing the same daily method of operation for the exact same 12 months. I've been getting up in the morning, I've been doing a daily mastermind, doing my blog post, sending it to my assistant posting it to my blog, which you guys have access to. You can just copy and paste the blogs, okay? So I've been doing that and doing my video every day, and that's it. And then I would, support the rest of the time. I would support my team. I would hang out with family, and I would travel around and hang out at live events. And that has been my routine for 12 months. And I never hit over a $30,000 a month income. In fact, let me just share with you something really crazy. In my program section, I'm just gonna be real with you guys here. Before iPass, 60 days ago. Okay, so 60 days ago. Now keep in mind, this is just my account. This is not Adam Whiting's or Ben and Matt. We have the BAM crew together here, but this is just my account. So before 60 days ago, okay, I'm going to be real here, the master's course was my lowest paying product. Anyone else here have that same situation? It was my fault, obviously, but the master's course, and I hate to say this, but it was the lowest paying product. Okay, the inner circle was my highest, so 80,000 in the inner circle, 79 in this, and we got a lot of 25s. The reason why it's so close is because we got so many 25s, and we hardly had any conversions. I'm going to just tell the truth. The way that we were marketing, the way that we were doing things, we didn't have any conversions. You want to know why we had no conversions? Because here's the deal: we never called anybody. I never called anyone. I never got on the phone with anybody, so no one would convert. We made a lot of money, don't get me wrong. That's a lot of money, $79,000 and $80,000 and $49,000 and $76,000. That's a lot of money without calling anyone. Don't get me wrong, right? But here was crazy. 60 days ago, okay? 60 days ago, we started using the iPass system. We were at, I kid you not, $30,000 on Masters. Masters was $30,000 which was the lowest paying product out of all 5 products. 60 days later, it is our highest paying product. Who here thinks that that's pretty awesome? 60 days later, it is our highest paying product. That's a $3,000 product. It's better, and everyone I talk to in Empower, I ask them, hey, what's your highest paying product? They always tell me Inner Circle. Inner Circle is usually the highest paying product out of every product, out of every leader, all the people that I talk to. Usually the Inner Circle is the highest. Now, people on our team, we're getting Masters as our highest. I expect this just because this is the last 60 days. We've earned over, I don't know, like this was like 30,000, so we've earned 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, $50,000 in 60 days just from this one product, not counting any of these other products. So far this month, just to show you real quick, and the reason I'm showing you my back office, guys, is because sometimes you get online and you get these gurus like Michelangelo talks about that don't want to show you real proof or don't want to actually show you that that's working. You know, what we say and what we show you is real. This is real. This is not fake. In fact, you know, obviously our results are not average. They're not guaranteed. You can see average earnings below, but we are real. Okay? Yesterday, 17th. Check this out. We had $1,000, we had $3,000, we had $1,000, we had a $3,000, and another $1,000, and that was just in one day. Okay, and I added this up. That was $9,400 in one day. How many people did I talk to on the phone? 0. But how many people got talked to on the phone? Everybody who signed up that day. You see the little breakthrough there? We didn't abandon anyone. Even though I wasn't on the phone, they were not abandoned. Someone is calling, someone is coaching them, someone is helping them. Day before, you know, we had hundreds, we got 1,000, we got another 1,000. Look at a 3,000. That's a 16. So combined in the last 2 days, $15,000, and I added up my September earnings, and we're at $40,000, and it's only 18th. My highest month in Empower is $43,000. So we are almost at our highest month in Empower 18 days into this month, and you know, we're just getting started. The iPass kits, so let me just take this off screen share. The iPass kits launched yesterday. They launched yesterday. We've had some leaders actually using them and using some of the funnels for the last 60 days. But yesterday the iPass kits launched. You know, this last couple of weeks we've been really testing a lot of the stuff. People are starting to get traffic. People are starting to make money, and more than they've ever made before. Our conversions are going through the roof. Again, like I was embarrassed kind of to show my back office sometimes because I'm like, man, I'm getting so many 25s, but no one's converting. Because I was too lazy to get on the phone. I was too lazy to get on the phone and coach them and mentor them. You know, but I would do webinars, so don't get me wrong. I never abandon my team. I do a daily webinar 5 times a week. So we're always here. We're always here to help, and I'm here to help you as well. But now we added that human element, that human touch factor that has dramatically increased our results, dramatically increased our conversions. I mean, who here, say yes in the chat, if you would love to have someone do the selling and turn your masters into the highest paying product. If you would like that, just say yes in the chat, and we'll see how many people would like that. But bottom line is you're going to have access to that. So we're talking about list building, collecting emails. We're talking about collecting emails. So real quick, I just want to go down the line. Alex, we'll start with Alex. What do you think about our team in helping people collect emails on this, the Prosperity team? What do we have in place to really help people? What's your favorite part?
Well, my favorite part is obviously multiple funnels because, you know, when you promote Empower and you're using the same, you know, capture pages that everybody else has, guess what happens? You know, people's titles looking at the same stuff. When you show them something fresh, something brand new, people opt in like crazy. That's why we're constantly adding more sales funnels and new capture pages. And now with the iPass kits, it's like, this is what I told my personal team, it's game over. That's what it is. Like, you showed your back office just now, you know, like I can show my back office, but it's been crazy. You know, last month, this month, so far, we're like over 20,000, I think. And people on my team, you know, they're getting results. They're getting $6,000 days, you know, $6,000 a week. You know, imagine, you know, you get $6,000 in a week. What is that going to do for your family, right? That's going to take you to that much closer to freedom, right? You can quit your job and do whatever you want, like we do. So, like, I can show you my back office, actually, because this is kind of funny, Mike. You showed your master's product. Actually, the same thing was true for me as well. You know, I had people upgrading to Costa Rica. I had people upgrading to 15K formula. But my master's course was the lowest paying product. I think I was around $60,000 on that. So let me just log into my back office and show you guys what happened last month since we launched iPass and PBAs. Personal business assistants to close yourself. To, you know, what they do basically, they connect with your basic members. They explain the benefits of other products. They plug them into the prosperity system to make sure that, you know, the brand new person has equal chance to succeed, right? So they do a tremendous job because it simplifies your business so much that you really don't need to focus on that element anymore. All you need to do is focus on marketing and driving traffic, generating those leads, building your list, and that's how that magic happens. That's how you start generating, you know, $1,000 per day, $3,000 per day or more. So let me just log into my back office so I can show you guys as well. It's kind of crazy what happened last month. Let's see, my business, my programs. Let me see if I can share the screen. Screen share. So you should be able to see my screen now. So let's see. InnerCircle was just like you, Michael. I think it was the highest paid product as well. Highest paying product. 124,000. Then 15K formula, 99,000. Look what happened with his master's course. Before we had PBA and the iPass, I think it was around 60,000 or $65,000. So literally doubled. It just doubled in the last 4 weeks, thanks to, you know, personal business assistants. You know, it's just crazy. I mean, sometimes I'm just like speechless when that happens. When you wake up and you have, you know, $3,000 a day or $6,000 a day. And it's not just us, you know, it happens all across the board. So that's what's so cool about new funnels, new capture pages. And really, it's, you know, don't think it's so complicated. You know, it's really so simple. Like Michelangelo was saying, you know, just build your list, you know, collect emails. Don't worry about, you know, nuts and bolts. Don't worry how the plane, you know, a lot of people fly the planes, right? I never worry how the plane works or how it operates or what type of, you know, fuel it requires. I just know that if I buy a ticket, get on that plane, I'm gonna get to my destination. That's all you have to really worry about. That's all you need to know about. You know, iPass works, guys. PBA works. The results, you know, the proof is in the pudding. So that's all I wanted to say at this point.
All right, awesome, Alex. I mean, isn't it cool that we have, you know, two people that had really low, you know, conversions on the masters that have just shot through the roof? That just shows you it works. It works. You know, it's not just going to work for us. These PBAs work for everyone on the team that it's all in. They work for you. They're your personal business assistant, and they're actually here to help. And they actually, it's not just a call. They're not just sitting there hard closing people. They actually coach the people that join you. They join at $25, and it's actually a core commitment. In fact, let me show you one more thing, guys. So here's my screen again. There's 8 core commitments in Empower Network. Okay. When you get started, there's a join link below this video. It's a red button. Just click the red button, join our team, lock arms with us. You're gonna be exposed to 8 core commitments. Okay. One's activate your affiliate system. Obviously, it's $19.95 to get started on the affiliate. You just activate that. You've done the first core commitment. You're done forever. Okay. you don't have to ever do that commitment again because it's already, you just pay for it, okay? Nothing really special you have to, think about on that commitment. The next one's blog daily. Well, guess what? I give you a done-for-you blog every day. You can copy and paste, and I give you a mastermind showing you how to do it. So that's done. All right, next one, market daily. Well, we have tons of training in the Empower Network products as well as our prosperity team, and the kicker, 15K level, you get done for you traffic. You can literally just point, click, spend, and you have traffic, the exact traffic that I use. Okay, all those signups I get, just real quick, just take a look right here. As far as on the leaderboard, let me just click on leaderboard real quick. I am the #5 recruiter of all time. Michelangelo's #7 there. So we probably know a little bit about recruiting and bringing people in all time. This is all time recruiting members, #5 out of everyone in the entire company. #3 in the last 30 days, #3 in the last 7 days. So we know how to recruit a little bit, all right? And guess what? You get access to that traffic right here. Get traffic inside our prosperity team back office. It's right there, ready for you to just purchase the exact traffic. I'm not kidding you. This is exactly what I purchase to get my leads and get my sales, and using the PVAs to get all-ins. So that's right there. It's available to everybody on the team that's at the 15K level. Okay, that's right there at your fingertips. Let's go back to the 8 core commitments. So we've got that covered. We've got the market daily covered, right? Now, new member coaching. This is your PVA, my friends. This is an actual coaching call. It's one of the core commitments. This is why my income wasn't that big in the 60 days ago. I mean, our masters, because I was not following the 8 core commitments. I was not doing the new member coaching. Does everybody get that? Type yes if you get that. I wasn't doing the new member coaching. Now, guess what? We've automated the new member coaching, and now my income's shooting through the roof. So is everybody else's on the team. You guys get it? That part is now in place for everybody. Okay, Empower Hour, that's easy. You just call into the Empower Hour. You don't have to really think. You just call in. Daily audio, we have a mindset call in the morning. Paul Hutchings does. Dial in. Listen to an inner circle every day. Easy. Read daily. We actually read on that mindset call as well. And you can just pick up a book and read on your own. That's easy. Attend the events. Just get to the event. I mean, honestly, these commitments, we have automated almost every single one of them. Everyone should be able to do these 8 core commitments. Wouldn't you guys agree? Kevin, what do you think? I mean, are you still there? I don't know if you're still there. But let's go back to Michelangelo real quick. Do you agree that everybody should be able to follow these 8 core commitments with our prosperity team?
Absolutely. I want to share this real quick. Back when you're, and this is my experience too, we had so much money, Mike, that, because my experience is the same thing. I had all these 25s, but I didn't have that many all-ins, right? And we left so much money on the table until now. It wasn't, our first thought is, oh, it must be the quality of the leads, they're not going all in. And it wasn't. It didn't turn out. It turned out to be our shortcoming, which is where the PBAs fall in. Because when they started closing for him, I'm like, oh my God, that guy went in, all in? Because they just took a call. Because, and this isn't like Prosperity Team didn't invent this. Dave Wood, and back I think in the 15K formula, talks about getting an assistant, giving them a call, And the fact is, we don't have time, or we don't know someone that's really good that we can trust at being a good phone person, So this was like, this was like, my income went up. In fact, Lena just said that we just got 15K in that. It's just been crazy. But the fact that the only issue I have with you, Mike, is that you didn't launch this 6 months ago. That's it. That's it.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I wish we launched it 6 months ago too. I mean, this has just been incredible for our team. So, Kevin, what do you think about what we have on the prosperity team, and maybe explain what you actually give to everyone on the team?
Well, prosperity team is really a success kit in a box, and more. I don't know of any other organization in the internet marketing, network marketing field that provides what Prosperity Team provides. I mean, done for you lead capture pages and landing pages, courses on how to create traffic and capture leads. It's just you have everything you need to succeed. We follow the 8 core steps religiously, and we know the value of connecting to a team like the Prosperity Team. And when you do that, and you purposely and consciously connect with everything that we provide, like not only the lead capture pages, but also the training and these hangouts that we provide for the team. You just have everything you need to succeed, and the only thing that's left if you don't succeed is your excuse. Okay? I don't have money to advertise. Well, so what? Do some free advertising. Okay? I'm not sure I can. I'm not registering people. We don't have excuses anymore, folks. We have everything that it takes to succeed in this business, and there's a lot of people in the background in Prosperity Team who have spent just countless hours. We have a developer by the name of Jason Cullens. I don't know if Jason works less than 16 hours a day, folks, making sure that everything that we have at our disposal is available to everyone to use. We have a marketing center. We have a training center. We have an events calendar, so you can actually check in the calendar what's going on that day and then plug into that. But more importantly, invite people in your list to connect with those events. And there's just not enough time to talk about what Prosperity Team provides. And and it all started with Mike Hobbs and Adam Whiting and Ben and Matt and some of us leaders on the team who really care. I mean, you don't find many organizations where the people just really care about whether or not you succeed. And everything that Prosperity Team does is so that you can be set up for success. And so, again, there's not enough to say about Prosperity Team, Mike, but we appreciate you. And folks, if you're not in yet, get in. If you are, get all in and join our world.
Awesome. Appreciate that, Kevin. And Kevin offers that, again, his exact strategy at the inner circle level of how he's generating all these leads. I think he had like 8 iPass sales today, right?
Like 10.
10 sales in one day, guys. 10 sales in one day. And he tells you exactly how he does it on our team in the inner circle level. So appreciate you, Kevin. And so here's what I want to do now. I'm going to bring out Michelangelo to explain what he's going to give you, a special bonus that he's going to give you. But before I do that, let me just share with you, because sometimes when you join something, has anyone ever joined something and just didn't know that there was going to be any help on the back end? Like, what do I do next? Well, here's what you're going to do. When you join the team, and as soon as Michelangelo tells you exactly what you're going to get when you join the team by tonight, when you join the team, you're going to be plugged in. You're going to get a welcome email from either your sponsor or from the system itself. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to get into our Prosperity Team specific back office. This is coded to just our team. No one else in Power Network has this back office, and you're going to get access to this, where you're going to get access to my daily assignment right here on the front page, the Prosperity Facebook group, the next live event, and then the most important thing is your business plan and coaching call. So you're going to click on this business plan, and you're going to go through the business plan as well as set up your coaching call if your sponsor has the iPass system set up and the PVA set up. You'll get that coaching call right there. So when you join the team tonight, click that red button. You'll join. You're not going to be left alone. You're going to get access to our private team back office here. We're going to give you an exact business plan on how to make this business work. You're going to get a coaching call to walk you through that business plan, and then we have a marketing center with all your links to promote. We have a training center with all the training you need to promote, and we have an event calendar for all the live events. There's literally 2 events going on almost every single day for you, live, okay? And then you have a blog where you get all the done-for-you blog posts, all inside of our Prosperity Team back office, ready to rock and roll, so you are not left behind. We leave no one behind. We leave no one behind. So, Michelangelo, what are you going to give everyone who joins tonight for free?
Oh, yeah. Let me share something real quick about the power of list building once you've collected emails. And this is a true story. Last year, one of my kid comes home, right? He's what grade is he in? He's in 5th grade, 6th grade at the time, right? And he had a fundraiser, right? And it was for these Domino's pizza things. So we did a video. I shot a video, and I sent it to my list, right? And I said, hey, you know, this is Tito. I have a little fundraiser. Can you help support? He won, Mike, in less than 2 hours. He raised over $2,000 for his school. He won a limousine ride and everything, right? Like 6 months later, my daughter, who's younger, 11 years old, had a fundraiser, did a little video, sent it to the list. Friends, kid you not, stay in this game. Keep collecting emails. Go nowhere. Stay focused. Put all your eggs in one basket. Those emails, the flesh and blood behind those emails, they will convert. They may not convert when you want them to. They may not convert when you hope them to. But I promise you, those that are going to convert are going to convert. Now, that said, and by the way, they got another fundraiser coming up. So if you're on my list, get ready to get hit. No, but anyway, listen, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., you know, I did a webinar for my team, and it was because once you collect the emails, there's a little bit of art that is easily learned so that you can position yourself to get the most conversions so that you can get them into Empower Network. Because I'm going to share this with you. No one on Prosperity Team should ever come across as a newbie even though you just signed up yesterday. And if you're coming across as a newbie, you're not positioning yourself with Prosperity Team and everything that they have to offer correctly. Once you learn to position yourself, because the truth is, nobody wants to join a newbie, but nobody will ever know you just joined yesterday, especially when you're in Power Network with your Prosperity Team. Once you learn how to position yourself in the emails to come across as, hey, see, one of the biggest things, Mike, I hear is this. The newbie hates this. They hate when a prospect asks them, well, how much money you've made? And they can't say, oh, I've made $300,000 or $15,000 2 days like that, right? Kind of like, it's anyone anyone ever fear that in the chat room? When a lead asks you how much money you've made and you just joined yesterday? Tomorrow night, I'm going to share with you how that will never come across. You will never be asked how much money you made. They don't dare you ask you. The only reason they ask you how much money you've made is if you're coming across as a newbie. Tomorrow night, when I teach, it's not so much list building, but the art of converting inside the list. That's what I'm going to teach tomorrow for everyone that joins. Michael, I'll get you the link tomorrow to my webinar. It'll be a lot of screen sharing, desktop sharing, hands-on, face-to-face, boom. All right? That's everyone tonight, and I'll get you the link tonight.
Awesome, awesome. That's incredible, guys. You guys are going to learn. I mean, if you got some value from Michelangelo tonight, tomorrow is a team-only training. Okay, this was a free training for everybody tonight. Tomorrow is a team-only training. In fact, I don't know what level we're going to put this training at in our back office. It could be the $500, it could be the $1,000 level. So, you know, if it goes in the $1,000 level, guys, you can get in that webinar for free tonight by just joining the team. We're going to send it out to the entire team in the morning sometime, maybe sometime in the afternoon or whatever, or before the webinar. We're going to send out the link to the webinar tomorrow for the entire team. So you have to be in the team to get that email. So, and you're going to only have one opportunity to get on this live. It's going to be free for all Prosperity Team members live. The recording will be at one of the higher levels, so you're going to have to upgrade to get the recording. So I suggest you get in tonight, get this training for free, because Michelangelo agreed to do this. He didn't have to. He honestly, he didn't have to do any type of bonus. right? Michelangelo, you didn't have to do anything.
No, hey, I love doing webinars. You've known me for a long time. One time I tried. Okay, I'm not gonna do any webinars. I'm not gonna do any webinars. And I was like going crazy, man. I mean, I just love doing webinars. It's fun.
Yeah, and I love Michelangelo's webinars. I'm sure you have. If you loved his webinar tonight, just go ahead and type in there, I loved it, because it's been awesome just tonight, just this hangout. So tomorrow you're going to get another dose of Michelangelo and be able to learn his secrets. Just think about it. He's number 7 all time for collecting emails, or not, collecting emails like as a guru, but converting those emails, his small list of less than 13,000 people or 13,000 people, and converting them to be the number 7 earner of all time, or recruiter of all time. That is impressive. With a 13,000, I have a way bigger list than 13,000, by the way. I'm number 5 earner, and I have like 100,000, right?
I'm glad someone said that. I'm glad he said that.
But it's true. It's true. I mean, actually our main list is about 40,000 people. That's the one we market to. So just think about it. I have a 40,000 person list. He has a 13, and he's number 7, and I'm number 5. Guys, you're going to want to get there and see how he gets to number 7 with a 13,000 person list.
In 9 months. In 9 months. In 9 months.
In 9 months. I've been in Empower since 18 months. Or 20 months.
Today I got my 1,301 Empower Network Personal. I'm not bragging. I'm just opening the door to expand your vision, so you know you're right there where you can do it too.
Yep. So this is your opportunity, my friends. Get in now. You'll get this webinar for free just for being on the team, and that is not all you get. I do a live webinar every day. I'm actually committed to coaching my team and helping people succeed. So, I do a webinar every single day. Tomorrow is our all-in webinar, so Thursday, 12 noon Eastern Standard. I'm going to do one for all the all-in team. So I'll be there masterminding over one of the products inside the master's course, and we just mastermind on the different products and kind of go over it and give you master's level training for free. Guys, the Prosperity Team is free. This is what's crazy. The Prosperity Team is free. We use Empower Network as the vehicle. And you get our bonuses for free. In fact, I believe with all the stuff we have and all the leaders we have, we could be our own program, to be honest with you. All the training, everything that we have, we could be our own program. But the cool thing is we would rather leverage Dave and Dave's vision. We know, if you've ever been to one of their events, you know they're here to stay. We don't have to deal with merchants. We don't have to deal with support. We don't have to deal with any of that stuff, paying people. They do all that, and then we just give you bonuses on top of it. So I'm super, super excited. And Michelangelo, since you did such an awesome job today, why don't you just close it out, and we'll let everybody go.
All right, hey, listen. First of all, I want to thank Alex, Kevin, and you, Mike. Man, it's really great how those of us that are making money, we never quit, Mike. There's plenty of times in the past that we could have quit. You said several times you could have quit, or you wanted to quit. Many times everything didn't work out the way I wanted to, but for whatever reason, we just stuck it out. Friends, listen. I'm gonna close with this. It's easier to click the mouse to a bigger house. I'm letting you know there's a harder way. Alex, you sent out an email about a website called salary.com. And I went on there, and it shows the different salaries, professionals. It's hard to believe, Mike. I have to pinch myself, man, because I'm like, oh, my God. It seems like I'm not supposed to make this kind of money. It's too easy.
Yeah, right.
When you start making it, your believability factor starts increasing. You're like, oh, my God. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you all, y'all, for everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'll get you the link, Mike.
All right, cool. Peace, everyone.